What are we doing?
We're cruising.
Damn right.
And also we can do the funny.
He's got the screwdriver.
We have this mechanical beast before us that we're gonna autopsy. Oh Christ, is that the oh, I think that's where the fuel line goes.
That looks like where a fuel line goes.
Oh God.
This
More
is a
fittings.
2-barrel mechanical choke carburetor for a Mercruiser 3.7 liter 170 horse 4-cylinder.
This is also known as a Mercruiser 470.
Mercruiser 470. What was it? Ford 460 based?
I believe so.
Let's dig in. Alright, let's have a look. I don't want to mess up this linkage here.
That is a... Oh, I might actually have to use a socket on that.
You care if I start pulling things apart?
Go for it.
Oh,
Sorry. Just want to get that fitting off. There's a spring in there. That's ooh, fuel filter. Look at that.
interesting.
Yeah. And if you can keep track where the screws are.
Magnetic parts holder, God's greatest tool.
Yes. I think Garrett actually got one of those from Harbor Freight recently, so.
This is also a Harbor Freight special. The utmost for the highest.
I mean, you should have seen us taking the engine down the other day. We literally 3 of us just like manhandling it. Actually, do you mind if I show that to the?
It might be,
real quick?
yeah. Might be electric choke. I could have been wrong on that.
There's a little spade connector right there, so
We're gonna see what's
some dirt
contained
jammed,
within.
dirt jammed on the side here.
I think it is electric choke, and then that references the throttle somehow.
Could very well be. Came from a old mate's boat that he bought off some old dude. I forget the full story. He'd do a better job explaining it, but it ended up on the porch of the dorms, just chilling. And
You said what? Which part's aluminum?
so it looks like the main body of the carburetor. It looks to be aluminum or some sort of alloy like that.
And we have an aluminum head cast iron block. No. Iron head aluminum block engine.
Yeah,
Which
so
doesn't make any sense to me yet.
the funny thing about that is this is also a open deck engine. You could look at that funny and it would blow a head gasket.
Damn right.
So you got to keep these things super cool. But other than that, they are a fuel sipping torque monster.
And they have these little holder clips on them, which we are definitely not going to lose.
Yeah, we can't lose any of the parts. These are rare parts. They're really hard to find. And when you do find them, they are absurdly expensive. Oh.
Oh, so you can actually leave at least 2 of these in their holes and still remove the thing.
Oh. That's interesting.
Is it electric choke?
That looks like what it is.
Yep.
So, we're not going to put that in the chem dip. I don't even know if I should put that in the mineral spirits. I might actually just like use some isopropyl alcohol. I don't know how these linkages come off. Well,
they should come off once the body of the carb is open.
yeah.
Do we have a mallet? Get my
Wooden hammer. Faithful wooden hammer.
from our camera stand.
Verna Motor Co. is very thorough. Actually, does that pull a carbon or is that
This is a power jet here.
power jet?
Yeah, the accelerator pump. You hear it pumping?
Oh, yes. I was wondering about that.
Yep. So when you pump the gas before you start it, that's what's going on. There we go.
Oh, just like, oh, look at that.
Just cracked open.
It smells like mineral spirits. I wonder why.
All right, let's see. Are we still in frame?
Are we?
Somewhat, yeah.
That's fine.
It's fine.
We might actually have to pull you back here for reassembly. Unless we get it done tonight, but...
Oh, there we go.
I wonder if the paint stripper is safe on aluminum. Because this needs repainting. I'll have to check with the old mate on that.
And this gasket's about ready to go, so...
So yeah, this needs to be done anyways.
I look like the Onceler with these gloves on. Okay, so 2 barrel, and let's see what we got going on in here.
That's probably mostly mineral spirits in there from when I did the preliminary cleaning.
Yeah.
We got a spring in here.
That is part of our accelerator pump, this apparatus right here. This plunges in there, and here's our main float.
Okay, so that's the float.
This is the main float, because this is the fuel bowl.
I bet you that would burn.
I bet that would burn.
It does have a bit of gunk in it, so we do need to clean that out really well. I do have mineral spirits, so we'll probably give that a good clean. Maybe even chem dip it for like 5 minutes.
One gasket had to be sacrificed.
Yeah, these gaskets were ready to go though, so...
Ready to go anyway.
But we could probably
Junk.
trim a new one.
Oh yeah.
We'll just keep that for reference for now.
Here are... I forget what these are called. These rings that just kind of dump fuel in.
Because it's the piece that screws into them. That's the jet.
Our jets. I don't know if I should flip this over. Our jets.
It's over a towel, it's fine.
Our jets are... I don't know if you can see that, but those brass plugs down in there.
You can kind of see it.
Those two are our jets. I think this is the pilot jet in the bottom. I have no idea. This is the second 2-barrel I've ever touched.
He is good with carburetors, don't worry.
I try my best. All right, we're back. We're into some real tricky business here.
Yeah, so that little floating needle right there, that came from this. Okay. Yeah.
Which is our main fill from the fuel line. Doesn't it seem a little silly to have the fill be that big and the fitting that big?
Just don't question it. This is a weird motor.
Seems a little bit silly to me. No one knows what that is, so we're going to leave it alone. Okay.
I believe this is what they call a Rochester carburetor as well.
Ew.
Like, that's actually the name.
They made the Quadrajet. We'll save that. And here we have... Oh, there's our needle valve. Which, can you get that in focus there?
Yeah.
Appears to be rubber-tipped and in good condition.
So let's not ruin it with solvents.
Let's not ruin it. Wow.
We might even just clean that with soap and water.
Everything that's left here is one piece and probably good to go for cleaning.
Okay.
This is a casting with a spring and some screws in it. I'd say she's good to go. Swedish Diesel Group is sponsored by ChemDip Incorporated.
No, we're not.
ChemDip, if you're watching,
Please sponsor us.
please.
We got rent to pay.
We got rent to pay and nothing to do it with. My skills are not valuable in the digital economy.
What, like NFTs?
Fucking beautiful. Look at that. Should we dig into the this side? Sorry, this is...
Isn't it funny?
Big fan of this.
Yeah.
Should we dig into the underside?
Howdy, folks. Okay, so it was, which screws came out of here? It was these ones?
The big ones. 3 big screws.
Where? Oh, these. Okay, these ones? Yeah. Okay, those were from the case here. There's also this, I forget what these are called, but... See, I've been watching too much Daggerwin. I know what this is. I don't know the name of it.
Is that also a jet?
I believe so.
I should know this.
Yes, it is. It's a jet of some sort, anyways. There's a teeny tiny pinhole in there.
Yeah, we're not working with the best lighting, folks.
Ooh, that has a little bit of rust on it. Let's... Wait. How can it be...
Iron oxide speed run.
How can it be rust? This looks like it's brass.
It's brass rust.
Ooh. Oh, that's...
The chem dip will take care of that. That looks in decent shape for a needle valve.
Yeah, I could use just a bit of clean, though.
Is it called a metering rod?
You're asking the wrong person. Yeah, Swedish Diesel himself is not very well versed with carburetors. I leave that more to Dan Verona.
Dan Verona from mischiefedintomyass.com.
Is that the real Dan Verona?
What? Not possible. Anyway. I just got your whole hand in shot.
Yay! Hand reveal!
Let's get this apart. I just filmed the whole last shot upside down.
That's okay. So we just gave that a good thwack. This came right off, like this. Bolt holes line up, or screw holes rather, right here. So 3 little screws. It was, which one of these? I'm trying to keep track of the
big ones.
Okay, what's still these ones?
Yep, those hold on the whole bottom case.
Okay, they're a bit more stumpy than the other ones, so don't worry. We are very good at this.
We're good at this.
So that just pops off like that. And I did want to look at that in shot first. There's another one of these. I don't know exactly what this does.
That screw?
Yeah.
Oh, that's your idle adjuster.
Why is it there?
Because it moves the throttle arm.
We'll probably leave these. Just because we don't have a reason
It
to take
opens
them
the
apart.
throttle. When you tighten it, it opens the throttle just enough to raise your idle.
Oh, okay.
It's exactly the same as on the Briggs.
It's an IAC, basically. Idle Air Control Valve.
If you want to put it that way.
There's this little...
What are you, a hippie?
So this funky linguini is held on by this nut right here. We're just going to pull that off once I find what size thingy it is.
Here we have our main barrels.
Yeah.
Overall, hard to say, very good shape, but...
And one thing I do want to point out as well on the, on this other side, there were a couple screws here, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if we need to take these out.
Those, I think, hold in the jets? Find out next time.
Okay.
We're being productive.
All right. This, it's like threads. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, interesting. It must be an adjuster of some kind.
Yeah. So this linkage came off of here. There's 2 washers that go in between, and an eye-lock nut. It pulled the threads clean out of her, but we can Loctite it. It's fine.
We can Loctite it, and we are pulling out what appears to be the fuel ring pump assembly. They used to always say on Motor Trend whatever this piece is called, but I can't remember for the life of me. I'm going to give it a very light whack from the underside with my patent whacker.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming.
I think it moved.
Just,
Did it move?
I thought it did.
I really can't tell. You take this. Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at that. She's spiny.
Here's a better look at these.
This gasket's seen better days.
Metering rods. Is that what you call these? I think these are metering rods. That gasket is done for.
Yeah. There's a little, I don't know if you folks can see that. In here, there's like a little thing.
Oh, there's a little thing in there. There's a divider.
That's interesting. Yeah, that gasket's definitely seen better days. So, this surface did have a gasket. As you can see, it's kind of done. Oh, I think that is that carbon? Or is that just casting?
Hard to say.
We'll give it a clean. Howdy, folks. So, what we're about to do here is this stuff. The best way I can describe it is that probably contains every carcinogen known to man. The smell makes me dizzy, and not a lot of things make me dizzy.
What have we got?
So it has like a little basket. I don't know if you can see the color of that stuff. It's like...
It sure isn't showing up.
That's
I
like,
can't see it
that's
anyway.
it's like black coffee colored, and the smell... I think I have cancer now.
Probably shouldn't smell it.
Yeah. Okay, so what we done do here is we got a zip tie on our float bowl, and we're going to lower it into the stuff. Use gloves with this stuff, folks. It is actually kind of horrible.
Well, you can kind of see the color now and the magic sparkles.
Yeah, that's the... Oh, hello. That's probably flesh eating.
We're going to let these soak for a bit. Doesn't it have a limit for aluminum?
I think it was like 30 minutes for aluminum. What the hell is this cast iron? Why is this cast iron?
We can never really know for sure.
What is with Mercruiser and like cast iron tops and aluminum bodies? Is that what was in style in the 80s?
They like their bodies soft.
Let the bodies hit the floor. When you're working with chem dip, you want the gloves. This stuff, it's fine. This stuff will probably burn through your flesh. Yay, Mercruiser.
Ford moment.
Yippee!
Anyway.
Framing, you fuck.
Alright. Now carefully, methodically.
Carefuling.
I feel like this is going to eat through my gloves and just kill me.
Don't worry, I'm still alive.
Oh, hold on.
You need a hand?
I'm a professional.
It's fine.
You think we're good to go over to
Yeah.
the water? Get some aqua on it.
Yeah, just like give that like a good swish around. Get all the horrors out of there.
Alright.
And we'll brush that as well. Get it nice and clean.
Oh, this one turned at an odd angle.
And friends, please respect your environment and your municipality. Please dispose of the affluent and the chemical itself properly.
Notice, we're doing dirty-ass work, but the ground is clean.
Exactly.
Get better.
Yeah, get better.
The moral of this story, you are not limited by your circumstances. Do better.
This is what they call a skill issue.
Cleaning is fun.
Yes, it is.
You're an adult now. Go do your homework. I'm your dad. Is this good to go in?
Yeah. We'll do that, and
Maybe
we'll do the basket.
Leave this out, maybe, since it's being convenient.
Yeah, might as well. We'll do the basket when we come back.
We have some parts out of the washer.
Hi, friends. We've chem dippery dude the doodlies, and they are cleaner. Still need to scrape off all the gasket surfaces, and maybe do something about this paint.
The people on Facebook would yell at us if we left the paint.
Well, let's leave it just to spite them.
You frig off.
Liberal.
What did you say this was?
So that screwdriver, I don't know where that came from. Was it like, it's like KMC or something like that? Yeah, made in Japan. Yeah, KMC. This screwdriver, I'm convinced that a god was reincarnated as them. Because I don't know how. This is the best screwdriver. I've gotten so many like seized and stripped screws out with this darn thing.
It's probably because it's not made of unknown pot metal.
This is true.
And we got little steel screwdriver. Thing's been to hell and back. Will never be straightened out.
Your dad will remember those.
Your dad will remember those. Ask him. If he bought an Echo, well, I guess that's fine, but he doesn't have a little screwdriver to go with it. Oh yeah, we got a basket. of extremely small components cooking in the soup right now. Jets and meters and fittings and linkages. See you later.
Knobs and switches and a 4-wheel drive.
Something like that. That's a good saying.
It's part of a song.
Oh.
Also, this is for the folks on Facebook. We committed a cardinal sin. All the gasket surfaces are covered in schmutz. You're welcome. You don't need to worry about proper gasket procedures.
You're disgusting.
I know I am, but what are you?
Damn. We learned that this head is based on the Ford 460 big block, 7.5 liter V8.
Allegedly.
Hence the casting number. So, allegedly, headers from the 460 could bolt onto here.
Yeah, I have... Allegedly, you can just slap a Ford 460 head on there and it'd work.
You get the trick flow aluminum one.
This is true. Though, I am also told you don't want to use any ordinary Ford 460 head gasket because it'll probably blow it.
Open deck.
Open deck.
Lame. Subaru. It what?
It dumped a bunch of... Oh. Yeah. This thing's, it's a little unhappy.
What have we got here?
This is apparently the exhaust for the boat. There's a water ring right here. This thing's just... Everything I know is wrong, because apparently that's where the radiator cap goes.
Highest point.
That's brass, which is really interesting. There's this little brass fitting right here, kind of like... I think that's the pressure relief right there. I guess,
That would make sense.
yeah, because on the donkey van, there's a little hole here that goes to the overflow tank, and that's when the radiator cap gets pushed up.
All right. That's right. It wasn't just a workbench this whole time.
But it was me, Dio. People still make that joke anymore.
Soup. Make sure it gets in there. Did it bubble out?
I believe it did.
Maybe give it a pull. See
I
if we get
believe
any-
we're good.
I think we are set.
Unlike the chem dip, this stuff is actually safe to work with. You get it on your hands, and it won't like melt them.
Looks like that's about all for the evening. We got a bunch of clean parts. We got a mostly assembled motor. Mostly assemble that thing.
It's assembled now, we can go home.
Mostly assembled motor. And that's all for now.